want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
You just couldn't wait to put him down before you started the game, huh?
Bro, you wanted me to put him to sleep.
But the game couldn't wait.
But this is my scheduled time to play the game.
Scheduled.
Yeah, scheduled.
Hakeem, what you?
Every day, same thing, Jasmine. Please don't act brand new because you got a brand new
But
baby.
it does.
Jasmine, if I get shot on this game, I'm gonna be really upset.
Hakeem, are you kidding me?
Leave me alone.
All right, so I'm just going to say this in general to a lot of women out there because there's a lot of y'all that's like this. Whenever a guy is multitasking, right, he's doing the thing that you wanted him to do, right? So let's just get this straight, right? So this is a black man that is a father to his child. He is present. He works every single day. He does the things that he's supposed to do, right? So he put the baby to sleep, right? But he also has time that he made for himself to play the game. So he decided to kill two birds with one stone, which is, hey, I'm going to sit up there and play the game. The baby is directly, with me, and I got my headphones on, so it's still quiet. Baby can still sleep, and I'm playing my game at the same time, right? Now, when you look at that and you think about that, that's pretty smart. And he's doing everything all at once, right? And the mother doesn't have to worry about nothing. So now when it seems as though he's doing things that he wants to do while getting everything accomplished, here comes the woman deciding that she wants to open her mouth and she wants to start complaining to the father literally about nothing. He did what it is that the task was, right? Successfully. And the child is still asleep, right? The loudest person in the room is the mother. I'm not sure if people are actually catching that. You can't hear the TV. You can't hear the game through the headphones. The guy is still focused. The baby is still sound asleep. And the only one that is the loudest one that could potentially wake the baby up from the sleep is the mother. And why is that? Why is she the loudest one there? Why is she literally complaining about nothing? And a lot of women wonder why it is that men have issues with just trying to do simple things around them or trying to raise kids. This is why. Because even if you are doing the right things, you're still doing it wrong. There is no there is no correct. When you are a man and you're in a relationship, there is no correct. There is no you're right. You're always going to be wrong. A lot of guys who are in relationships, they know what it is that I'm talking about. Because even when you're right, it's still like do I want to basically state or point out the fact that I'm right and go into a longer argument that's going to escalate into something else? Or do I just want to let her keep talking until she's tired? Because it gets to the point where you're long enough in a relationship where you're just not even trying to argue about nothing. So it's just like, yo, you can have that. You can just have it as whatever, because we ain't trying to sit up there and hear you talk. Like I said, women don't have to realistically deal with women in other relationships. Women don't have to date themselves. So they don't realistically know or understand what it is to actually be around and to hear them consistently nag and complain time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Right. And just, per this example, this was a, I would say, like a standard issue, like level 2 or 3 out of 10. Right? Not even a level 1. This is a level 2 or 3 out of 10. So if this is what you're able to see, just imagine the arguments that men have to deal with on a consistent everyday basis when they are doing the things that they are asked to do. But then somebody still wants to complain because, oh, you didn't do this right. You didn't put it here. You didn't do it specifically how I said this 1, 2, 3 step ABCDXYZ type of, situation that I wrote out. Like it'll turn into that whole thing. Because whenever, relationships take place, somebody has to be right, somebody has to be wrong. And 9 times out of 10, when you are in a relationship with a woman, the woman is not going to sit up there and say that she is wrong. It's just that that's just not what takes place. It's going to be okay, she realized that she's wrong, but instead of basically admitting it or basically stopping the conversation, that's when she's going to turn up and go overboard because she doesn't know how to admit fault. Like I said before, the brother was playing Apex. He was going through a battle because they were probably about to get third party or whatever. Look, the brother needed focus. You were distracting both his focus on the baby and on the game at the same time, and you were the loudest one. Women, all I'm asking from y'all is to stop doing stuff like this. Y'all want guys to be fathers. Y'all want guys to be around y'all. All this other type of stuff. You want a relationship. Stop doing stuff like this. If you stop doing stuff like this, then more likely than not, you would end up having guys that would want to be in a relationship with you and want to be around you more often versus hanging out with their boys or going to a bar, whatever it is. No dude wants to deal with something like this 24/7. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. No guy wants to deal with something like this 24/7. And also for the women that want to roll up and start talking about, oh, but what about women has to go through? I don't care what y'all have to go through because this ain't about you. So calm down, pipe down, and just leave your comment directly to the side because it has no bearing and it has nothing to do with the situation on how 100% correct this father is and how he is present in his child's life and how the woman that is there, the mother, decides that she still wants to critique him and state that he's wrong and she wants to nag him to death because he's doing two things at once. Y'all need to get it together.